Alright. Unbelievable. It's an embossed North Carolina flask. And it looks to be in perfect condition. It's at least $100 bill right there. Okay, I'm back here at Raleigh. At the Raleigh dump. I'm just hitting a piece of glass now. Must be that weird 40s layer. Looks like a bottle from the 30s anyway. So I think we got another foot to go to get to the old stuff. Okay, just pulled this one out. Yeah, I'm down into the good layer now. I see something else showing up. No embossing on that one. Oh, actually it is embossed. Dr. Hayden's. Can you even read that? I don't know what that says, but it looks like an older bottle from about 1902. Okay, got something else showing up. Looks like another chemical. No embossing on that one, but it's definitely an early looking bottle also. Okay, I got another one. It looks like it's going to be a Horlicks malted milk miniature. I'm sure it is, but it's unembossed. Wait, there it is. Nice soft layer. Okay, what's this? It's just a super common, whatever, utilitarian. Alright, I think we got a beer. Slick. Always when they have this style top, they're slick. Kind of looks like an upside down crown top. Okay, I see two bottles at once. They both look like chemical types, which are really very hard to sell. But at least it's not cracked. What's this thing? This looks like it could be something different. Could be a soda bottle even. What do we got here? It's a broken flask. From Tennessee. I think that's the first one of these I found in here. Okay, what is this? It's pretty interesting. Food bottle. But the shape is kind of unique. I don't think I've ever found one quite like it. Okay, what's this? Looks to be broken, but it's sort of different. No embossing. Okay, I just pulled out this ink bottle. It's machine made, but I'm sure it's at least a 1910. Alright, got something else showing up. Could be a flask, could be a drugstore. Alright, unbelievable. It's an embossed North Carolina flask, and it looks to be in perfect condition. It's at least $100 bill right there. Okay, what do we got here? A malt extract, I believe. Yep. No embossing on it. It's not a crown top, so that's probably right around 1902 also. Okay, got another little amber bottle. Maybe it isn't so little. Whoa, that's unexpected. Thought it was amber, but it's emerald green. It's a beautiful color. I rarely find these. It's been a long time since I found one of these. So that's a nice one. I just love emerald green. Okay, I just pulled this one out. I think I know what it is. It's a Jamaica ginger. I don't find many of these. So that's a pretty good score. Might be worth $8 or $10. Okay, what do we have now? Could be a soda. Sure hope it is. It is. It's a straight side of Coke. Pretty good looking bottle. So I guess I'll get a little bit excited. It's about a $42 one, I would say. Okay, just pulled this inkwell out. Don't find many of these either. Find a lot of ink bottles, but the well, the really thick glass that you're supposed to keep, you don't see those very often in the ground. Okay, I got another one showing up over here. Okay, it's amber. It's probably going to be a Hicks Capodine. Sure is. Colds and grip, etc. Okay, I felt some kind of glass in here. Here it is. Okay, we got what appears to be a Broma seltzer. Yep, it's a nice early one, but it maxes out at $5. Okay, this is a first for this dump. It's been raining a lot the last few days. I've never hit water here before. What do we got here? Some kind of a fancy wine glass, maybe. Here's a variation of the Pitt's Liquor Company. I've never seen one like it before. Must be a much older variation. Okay, we're down there a good 5 feet at least. Probably closer to 6 feet. And this is the first time I've ever hit water in here. Yeah, that's getting bad right there. It's too full. Could bucket it out, but a lot of times it just comes right back. Okay, I got a bigger cup. Hopefully it'll make a difference. Okay, I see the edge of a jug. Looks like a half-gallon one too. Hopefully it's intact. I think it's going to be a whole one. What? Oh man. Oh, it's not a jug anyway. It's just some kind of a butter crock. Some kind of a food product maybe. Oh man, look at that etching on it. I don't know what that means. Is that some local potter from North Carolina? If it was a food product, I would think it would have more of an official looking logo design. So even though it's broken, I might just bring this one home with me anyway. Got another amber chemical type showing up. It's embossed on the shoulder. I don't know what it says. And found another ink. Okay, I see something sticking out over here. I think it's a drugstore. Could be a flask. It's pretty big. So, oh, it's a nice, what is that called? They're generally from the West. An Olympia flask, maybe? But I have never found this style flask in the state of North Carolina before. It's a shame it doesn't have a saloon name. Okay, got something else. Okay, I just learned what these are. I found a large amber bottle the last time and it said something about Abilena on the bottom. I looked on eBay to see what they were selling for and they were showing a bunch of these. So I guess this is the miniature size. It's got something on the bottom. I guess that says Abilena. But it's kind of a unique shape. Not worth much, maybe $5 or $6. Okay, yet another ink. And I just popped one out down here too. It's a nice amber cone, but it's got a big hole in it. But if you want to just set it on the shelf, it'll still look good. Alright, I just hooked on to something that looks like a drugstore. It's going to be embossed this time. Alright, it is. I don't know what that one is. Doesn't look like the typical King drugstore. Let me wipe it off. McGee's Pharmacy. Yep, that's a new one on me. It's gotta be a good one. One way to get the water out is to cave the walls in a bit. Then mix up the dirt until it gets to be the consistency of wet cement. Then you can scoop it out. Okay, I feel several bottles sticking out. Feels like a flask. Don't want to break it. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's right there. Okay, we got ourselves a flask of a variation we don't see a whole lot of around here. It's got a slug plate, but no embossing. But still, it's pretty neat. Okay, just knocked one down from the ceiling. It's just a strap-sided chemical bottle. Why is there so many plain amber chemical bottles in this dump? Another amber bottle coming out. And it's another Hicks Capodine. Some kind of flask. It's a slicky. Oh well. Just pulled this out. I'm sure it's part of that same broken crock. It's got initials on it again. But it was a good 3 feet away from the other piece. Okay, got some kind of food. Okay, that's a pretty nice one. It's an early screw top blown in the mold. Just found a broken embossed soda. Not too valuable, but I do have a whole bunch of bottles showing up. Got an amber one right here. Looks like another Hicks Capodine probably. Then we got the top of something right there. Then we have another, looks like a whiskey flask. And over here we have, it's probably a champagne top. Okay, I got that one coming out. Yep, it's just another one of these. So, this flask over here, it's a nice squared off variety, so a lot of times those are embossed. So let's keep our fingers crossed that this one's a good one. Yep, it's a Statesville Lowenstein. I hope it's not cracked, because that's a solid $150 bottle right there. Alright, let's see if this one's ready to come out yet. Okay, what do we got here? A slick 12-ounce amber crown top. Looks a lot like those 30s soda bottles, but this one's definitely 1910 era. You can tell by that embossing on the bottom. Okay, let's get that champagne bottle out of there. Yep, it's just another giant size champagne. Nothing very good about that one. Alright, I just snagged onto something. Looks like a flask. Could it be a dispensary? No. Guess 2 North Carolina flasks in one day is about as lucky as we could get. Okay, I got my little keychain flashlight with me because we got some stuff showing up. You don't want to miss it. Okay, there it is. Some kind of food product, obviously. Okay, there it is. But underneath it there's a strap-sided flask. Could that be a dispensary? Okay, the first one is a big horseradish. Pretty good looking for a slick. But could we be so lucky as to get a dispensary flask under there? Okay, there it is. Let's get that out of there. Hopefully you can see it. This light seems like it's starting to die off already. Are you even seeing that? Okay, let's get it out. Damn it. It's a slug plated, but it's slick. Only a $5 bottle now. Okay, I just knocked out some kind of a cobalt bottle. Doesn't look like the typical bromo seltzer either. Oh man, see that? You know what that is? It's a poison. Not a very good poison, but it's one of those sharpened dome. Blown in the mold at least, and it has that unique shape and embossing on 2 sides. So that's pretty nice. Probably worth maybe $17. Yeah, I see something else up there. You see that? Might be a soda bottle base, and then right underneath it, some kind of an amber bottle. Alright, that other bottle turned out to be a soda. What is it though? I don't see any embossing on. Oh my god. Really? A slick, blown in the mold, 1908 style bottle. What a jip. Oh well, can't complain. I got a few $100s worth today. Oh, and that amber flask came out intact. It's got those odd ribs on it. This Raleigh dump is the only place I ever find those. So if that other one was a Olympia flask, Maybe we should call these a Raleigh flask. Just raked out another one. What's it gonna be? Okay, that's it. We got some embossing on there. Gotta be another local drugstore. Yeah, I think I found one of these a while back. It's a good bottle though. Just pulled out a big Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney, Liver, and Bladder Cure. Busted up. But they're not that great. And I just pulled out 2 more Hicks Capodines. Okay, I was raking way under the ledge over here. Can't even see what I'm doing, but I just pulled this out. No, it's just a slick. Okay, I found this one. It looks pretty old, maybe 1890s. Then I found the glass lid. Then I just pulled out this 3-sided, I guess it would be considered a horseradish maybe? So anyway, I'm getting behind schedule. I've only got about a half an hour of light left, so I gotta get busy. Okay, I got 2 right on top of each other. Okay, what is this? Famous prescription 100,384. Whatever that is. I've never seen one of those. This looks like the typical cod liver oil. Got plenty of those already. Just pulled this one out. Looks unfamiliar to me. What is that? Never seen one before. Just knocked another one out of the ceiling. And it looks like a junker. Something coming out here. Deeply inset panels. And only embossed on the sides. I'll look at it later when I get back home. I just pulled this ketchup out. Nothing special about that. And 2 seconds later, 300 pounds of dirt caved in. Just as I had the hole nice and cleaned out. Okay, I see something down there. It's just a slick extract. But I just found a broken goldenrod bottling works from Sanford. And the Hicks Capodine in the small size. Just pulled this one out. Got stuck in the prongs. Looks like a slick to me. But wait a minute, it kind of looks like one of those Duffy's malt whiskeys in the tiny size. It couldn't be, could it? Because I've never found one of those before. I don't see any embossing on it. It's got that unique top on it though. Just had another cave in. This one was probably 500 or 600 pounds. Covered up the entire area. My shovel is buried even. Okay, see something showing up here. It's just a beer. No embossing. Just raked one out. It's just a Broma seltzer. But I do see a crown top showing up right there. Means there's a good chance it's a soda. Okay, it's definitely looking like a soda. But what kind? Okay, it is another Silico. Must have been the most popular brand in Raleigh during 1902 to 1914 era. Sure do find a lot of them. But can't complain, it's still a $30 bottle. And a minute later, another soda with the top broken off. Oh, the bottom's broken also. But was the goldenrod from Sanford. That's much better. But it's not worth anything now. Okay, just found this one. Not sure if I've ever seen one of these before. Okay, just pulled this one out. I don't think I've ever found one of these before either. It's a pretty neat looking medicine. And I just found another ink. It's probably the 7th or 8th one I found today. Okay, I got something showing up here. Could be a soda, sure looks like it is. Okay, that's it. It's a goldenrod. Not the really neat one with the extra embossing, but nonetheless, it's a solid $130 bottle. Okay, I just got about 5 more minutes and I'll be finished digging, but then I've got at least an hour of filling to do. Got one coming out. I know what that is. It's a bitter quill. Pretty neat. They got a lot of whittle to them a lot of times, but it's too dirty and dark right now to see it. Okay, got one more for the road. Looks like a drugstore. Alright, it's another embossed one. It's a beautiful Raleigh one. Yep, today was a good day for me. Yeah, I'm not exactly happy about still being here this late. But I got about another 15 minutes of stuff to do. Okay, I'm back home. I got the bottles cleaned up. I'm just going to show you the better ones. This one has no damage to it at all. Although the inside of the neck has a wear line as though they used some kind of a bottle cleaning machine with a steel shank on it maybe. How else do you explain a heavy wear line on the inside of the neck? Then we have the Silico. It's also in mint condition. Could use a few days in the tumbler, but other than that, it's a perfect example. And of course, the straight-sided Coke. It's also a perfect example. Yes, I had a really successful dig this time. And a Jamaica ginger. It's also in mint condition. Yep, we got another perfect bottle right here. It's got a nice monogram on it. And it's a very rare one. There's only a couple of these known to exist. And a perfect flask. Nice and clean. Not one of the rare ones from North Carolina, but still, I'm sure it's worth at least $80. And then the Lowenstein flask. It's worth a bit more. Probably the second most common one from North Carolina though. Might be $125 at the most. I really don't know. I couldn't find any completed auctions on eBay that showed any of these. But it's somewhere in that range. And a McGee's Pharmacy. I've never found that one, and it's also in perfect condition. And this is the second one of these I've found. It's a little 1 ouncer, but some people would call that a picture drugstore. It's the most common and most basic picture, but still it does add a little bit to the value. And we have this. I did find a number of things that I've never seen before. And the green capers bottle. And this one, I don't think I've found one of these before. Dr. Bull's cough syrup. Doesn't sound familiar. Then we have the Sharpened Dome poison bottle. A lot of the amateur collectors don't want a poison bottle if it doesn't actually have the word poison on it, though. So that makes it lose a lot of its value. But it's also in mint condition. So I did bring this jar, crockery jar, home with me. And I thought for sure the broken piece would fit together on either one side or the other. But somehow it didn't fit on either side. That means it's broken into 5 pieces. And I'll show you this ink. It's kind of nice for a slick. It's got a big bubble in it. It's a nice shade of aqua. And we have a Charles Golden of the mustard company fame. I guess this is something else, some other kind of food product. But it is a little bit embossed on this side. And this flask, it's very much like the kind I found in the West, but this one actually has some embossing down here. And the ones I found before did not. So this is the East Coast version, I guess. And we have this early screw top. But it is a nice looking bottle. It's definitely pre-1913. So even though it's from Detroit, it'll turn a nice shade of purple, I'm sure. So that's a pretty nice one. And the bitter quill. Not really that special. And they're usually very whittled. This might be the least whittled one I've ever seen. Well, that's it for this time. I'm sure I found at least $400 worth of stuff. There's some more I haven't washed yet.